Hey everyone! So, yes, I brushed my hair in anticipation of making this video, but it's not cooperating, so yeah. I also finally have a new laptop, so I think that this is going to resolve the sound issues without the need for an extra mic. However, the video quality has regressed, so I'm sorry about that, but alright, also, I keep looking down out of habit because I'm used to the camera being down here. It's now up here where a camera should be, so forgive me. Alright, this is awkward. I made a new channel. Let me go over what actually happened with my old channel and YouTube banning it. So, somebody reported the video where I was like, things you're gonna need if you want to start. And that got my channel suspended. I appealed and they gave it back so I could see what video had been reported. And I appealed that video because it had been taken down. Big mistake, because YouTube reviewed my appeal and then banned the channel again. So I appealed again. I actually copy and pasted what I typed in from my first appeal because I saved it on a document. And they gave me the channel back. They said that they would give the channel back. Like, they sent an email saying your channel will be reinstated. And then they never reinstated it. And I've tried to follow up with them, but obviously that went nowhere because, YouTube. But that's what happened. And after that, I got really busy with end of semester stuff. And I just, see, after the first suspension, I was really upset. Like, really upset. And by the time the second suspension happened, I felt nothing because I'd been so upset the first time that I had no more reserve left to be upset for the second one. And I didn't make a new channel because I wanted a bit of a break. I was busy, so yeah. I mean, now that I'm on break, I've had some time to think about things, and I wanted to come back, but I also want to be clear that I think that this channel, I mean, I don't know how it's going to turn out yet. I don't know the direction, whatever. It's, even with my old channel, it was very much like go with the flow, I guess. But I just have a feeling that I don't want to make this the same as my last channel. I will probably talk a lot more about non-eating disorder related stuff. I mean, I'll still talk about it because it's a part of my life, unfortunately. But I also wanted to make this channel as, I guess, a step towards documenting what I hope is going to be my last genuine attempt at no longer bitching and purging and kind of improving my life in general. I don't know. So I'm gonna rehash a lot of stuff that I probably talked about a lot in the past, but there was a common theme, I believe, around my earlier videos where I believe I didn't really want to recover, or like I didn't really want to stop binging and purging, and even when I did, it was at some like extremely emotional point, and on a day-to-day basis, what I really wanted was to be functional and also binge and purge. And my rationale is that a lot of people have serious mental illnesses and they can still do things that they find meaningful in life, or they can still be functional, they can still hold down a job, whatever, you know what I mean. And it's true, a lot of people can, but I can't. And I have been lying to myself all these years, saying that I might be able to do that. I can't do that. I've tried for a long time. I've gotten close, but I always go back because it's still there, you know? Like, for me, even if I cut down on binging and purging, I'm still doing it, and then that means that there's a chance that it can get bad again. And there's a cycle, I guess, of getting better, getting worse. And, the next semester is going to be my last semester before I graduate, finish my undergrad. I didn't do as well as I hoped. I talked about this. My mental health and my grades are directly linked. I have had absolutely terrible semesters, awful semesters when my mental health was terrible. And I've had good-ish semesters. I mean it's not great, but when I had my mental health at its best, I was averaging anywhere between 3.4 to 3.6 for a semester. Um, and that was with binging and purging. And I just feel like I'll never know how well I could have done if I was healthy. And it's not just if I was healthy, because there's more to it than just not binging and purging. And that's all the okay. That's also something else that I realized. Like, I had stints of successfully not binging and purging, and unfortunately, that kind of made me more aware that even if I stop binging and purging, there's still so much I need to work on. Like, there's still so much catching up in terms of where I want to be as a human being and where I am right now, even if I stop binging and purging. And don't get me wrong, not binging and purging is a tremendous accomplishment, and I believe that it is a tremendous accomplishment in itself for anyone. But personally, okay, I know this is not the case for everyone, but personally, in the last couple of years, when I was super bulimic, I just had no space mentally to develop as a person the way that I wanted to. I mean, it's not like it's not like I'm the same person as I was in grade 12. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here saying this, right? But it was just really hard for me to learn skills, to form habits, build routines, everything that I guess I wanted to do and I hoped I could do over university. And just not binging and purging isn't going to magically solve all of that in my life. It's not going to magically make me the person that I want to be. I know it's silly now when I say this, because in the past, I think I was actually disappointed when I didn't binge and purge for like a week and my life didn't magically turn into the life that I really hoped for. I don't know. It sounds really silly now, and I don't want to admit that, but it's true. And I guess I have to accept now that not binging and purging isn't the end goal. I guess it's really just the beginning. But if I don't do that, then there's no beginning at all. So, you know. So right now my goal is not to binge and purge for the rest of the year. I know there's only like 6 days left in the year, but I think that it's a start, and part of what I want to do on this channel is, I guess, document how I deal with that, document going through with that. I don't want to go as far as to say accountability, but I'm kind of scared because I'm afraid to graduate, because I don't know what I'm going to do after I graduate. I have ideas, there are things I can do and try to do, but none of it's been set into motion yet because it's too early right now. But yeah, it's one of those times in life, I guess, where, stuff has to change, and stuff is about to change whether you want it or not. And I don't want to go into this. I don't want to go into these changes still bulimic and not functioning anywhere close to what I believe or what I hope I could do. Is it arrogant to genuinely believe that you have potential? I don't know. That sounds like something a really insecure person would say, but which is funny because I am extremely insecure. But I do really believe that I have potential, and I feel like I'm never gonna realize any of it. I'm never even going to be able to see what I might be able to do if I don't stop binging and purging. It's like, there's still work after that, I know, and possibly the hardest work comes after that. Because I think that after I stop binging and purging, there's going to be this void in my life that needs to be filled, and I guess I'll talk about that in a later video because it's like a whole other thing in itself. Yeah, it's gonna suck, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Alright, I think that's all that I had to say. If you're watching this, thank you for finding my new channel, and Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates it. I think I'm going to post this on Christmas, actually. Yeah, I feel kind of uncomfortable right now. I'm not used to talking in front of a camera anymore, as is always the case after I pick this up after not doing it for a while. And I'm too uncomfortable to look directly at the camera, so I've just been trying not to make eye contact. I'm sorry. This is how I am in real life, too. I don't make eye contact with people. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good holiday, a good break. Enjoy the food. I will be trying to as well. I feel like I picked the wrong time of year to start something like this, like not purging. But whatever. No more purging for the rest of 2021. Alright. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. If not, I will definitely see you guys in 2022. Alright. Bye.